Hello students, welcome back to my channel Shah Sir Classes. I am Shah Sir here. Hope you all are doing well. So this is the last session for this academic year from Shah Sir Classes and Evershine Coaching Center for all the class 10 students. So I hope till here you all have done well, you are prepared well. Might be you are finding somewhat difficult regarding the numericals part. So I have received the message from most of the students regarding the numericals part and also from the physics part. They are a bit confused what to study and what not to study from physics and also from rest of the chapters. So today I am going to deal with here. As you can see, we are going to discuss which are the 100% sure questions basically from the physics part, and then we solve the problems related to the chapter electricity, and then we will discuss about the sign conventions from the chapter light. So if you are going to understand these sign conventions, then only it will be helpful for you people to solve the numericals. Then we start solving the numericals of the chapter light. So this is the agenda of this session. Hope it will be helpful for you all. Please give attention towards the class. So definitely that will boost your percentage. So I will try my level best to help you all to score 80 out of 80. So we are just waiting for the next 2 minutes so that we'll start up with today's session. So most of the students are joining the session. And this year, definitely the paper of science will be very, very, very easy. Nothing to worry much about the paper of science. Believe me, this year's SSLC board question paper, definitely it will be very easy. And most of the questions you can find straightforward. That is our expectation. What our experience speaks, that's what I'm telling. Do not worry. Definitely the paper will be very easy and easily you people can score a very good marks. Not only you people can score good marks, even you can get a good percentage. I hope this is the time we need to start. So we can't wait much for our rest of the students because the time is very limited, as I do can understand. So you people are preparing for your last revision part. So at this time, staring on phone, coming live, sitting and listening to the class, definitely it can affect your preparation. I do can understand, but still I found with along with your preparation, this also can help you out while you are preparing. Okay, dear students, one kind request for you all that please don't chat unnecessary chats, personal messages, any group discussions. I'll give you the time to speak, to chat, and also to clarify your doubts. Let's begin with today's session. So, this is Evershine Coaching Center, which is in Bangalore, Tannery Road branch. So, here we are going to discuss the physics part, especially Evershine 100% sure questions. As you can see, these are the questions from the chapter light. So what is focal length? Write the formula. What is the relationship between radius of curvature and focal length? Define the following terms. Pole, center of curvature, aperture, optic center. Okay. Radius of curvature also sometimes they can add. What is radius of curvature or what is focal length or what is principal focus also. So define the following terms. Yes, Nadia, we are going to discuss the numericals also, check. Just I'm going with the basics, that's it. So these are the questions. As you can see, these are the questions from the physics part. the chapter light. And next we'll come back to the electricity. So these are the questions from the chapter electricity. So do not worry. After the end of this session, in the description of this video, I will be sharing you the link of this page. I'll be sharing with you all the link. You can download it. Okay. So these are the questions from the chapter electricity, and these are the questions from the chapter magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, these are the questions from the chapter magnetic effect of electric current, and these are the questions from the chapter human eye and a colorful world. So as you can see, these are the questions from physics part, and also some questions we have discussed in our previous parts, like part 2, part 3, part 4 and part 5. So you can see science last minute revision in that part 3, part 4 and part 5. In our recent videos you can check, there also we have ensured about some few important questions, expected questions along with the answers. Okay, you people can watch even those things and you can prepare according to that. Now we'll start with electricity numericals. Okay, so my dear students, before we could start the topic electricity, I just wanted to ensure one important point I wanted to discuss with you all, that is the numericals. Okay, so here we are going to solve the chapter electricity numericals. Before we could start the problems related to electricity, so first I want to ensure that, yeah, I wanted to ensure about the formulas, important formulas. So which are the formulas we want to concentrate? So as you all knows it, without formulas we cannot solve any numerical. If you want to solve any problem, formulas are the most important point. So the chapter electricity, the most important problems what we are going to discuss, before that we want to ensure about the formulas. So the first formula is electric current. So I might be I'm a bit fast. So dear students, you need to adjust. Why? Because we have many things to discuss here in a short period of time. So I couldn't able to give reply for your doubts. Again, I'm repeating, if you have any doubts in the last end of the session, I'll be giving you a chance to clarify your doubts. At that time, you can ask. Till that time, if you find anything, please make a note somewhere in your notebook. And at that time, in the last session of this today's session, you people can discuss. So electric current is denoted by the symbol I. So I is equals to Q upon T. That is Q by T. So I is electric current. What is Q? Q is called as charge. It is denoted by Q. Charge, it is denoted by Q, and SI unit of Q is coulomb. SI unit of charge is coulomb. And time always we represent in the with the symbol T, and always we measure in seconds. Remember, this is the important thing. In the numerical, sometimes if they give in minutes, try to convert into seconds. Might be they give in hour, so convert into seconds. So always time should be represented with seconds. That is S. So the formula to find current is I is equals to Q by T. And come back to the next formula. So the next formula, that is Ohm's law. As we know that Ohm's law gives the relationship between I and V and R, right? So we can say that V is equals to I into R. So even we are going to use this as a formula to solve the numericals. So V is known as potential difference, I is electric current, and R is resistance, and sometimes it is also called as proportionality constant. Is this clear? Good. And next, we will come back to the formula about resistivity, or we can also call it as resistance. Resistivity or resistance. We have one basic formula in that we have both these things, resistance and resistivity. So we have a formula, that is R is equals to rho L by A. So this is also one more formula, either to find resistance or to find resistivity. Where R is known as resistance, it is the SI unit is ohm. Rho is resistivity. So what is resistivity? It is a characteristic property of a material. What is resistance? It opposes the current. Resistance is nothing but it is a property of a metal which oppose the current. So resistance is a substance which oppose the current. Resistance is a substance which oppose the current. SI unit is ohm. Rho is characteristic property of a material. SI unit is ohm meter. L is nothing but length. It is measured in meters. A is nothing but area of cross section. A is area of cross section. So it depends upon the SI unit. Usually they give in meters, so we can write in square meters. We can write that in square meters. Hope it will be helpful for you people. Okay. So we have got two formulas to represent R. That is V is equals to IR. It can be written as R is equals to V by I also. Same formula we can derive in this form. V is equals to I into R or R is equals to V by I. Both are one and the same. Both are one and the same. And next we have the formula R is equals to rho L by A, or rho can be written as RA by L. Same formula we can derive in this form. So this is the difference between resistance and resistivity. Any doubts? I hope you are clarified with these points. Might be you all knows it, but still once again I am repeating these points. And next, when the resistors are connected in series, if you connect the resistors in series, then we write the total resistance. RS is known as total resistance, or it is also known as effective resistance. So RS is effective resistance or total resistance. That is nothing but summation of all individual resistors. So if we have got two resistors, then we can write as R1 plus R2 plus R3. If we have 4, R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. Is this clear? Yeah. So this is the formula to find the resistors when they are connected in series. अगर से आपको सीरीज में दिया है तो आपको पूरे रेजिस्टर्स को क्या करना है, ये R1 रहेगा, ये R2 और ये R3. ये पूरे रेजिस्टर्स को क्या करना है, ऐड करना है. They will give you this is as 4 ohm, this is as 3 ohm and this is as 5 ohm. Like this they will give you the values. Just we have to add. Anyhow we will be seeing, we'll see when we solve the numericals related to this. So remember, when the resistors are connected in series, we have the formula RS is nothing but effective resistance or total resistance, that is R1 plus R2 plus R3. When the resistors are connected in parallel, so we can write as 1 by Rp. 1 by Rp is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Even this also depends upon, suppose this is one resistor, this is one resistor, this is one resistor. As you can see, these are connected in parallel. Then this is R1, this is R2 and this is R3. If you are connecting one below the other, it is called as parallel. If you are going to write one next to each other, that is known as series. अगर से आप बाजू बाजू लिख रहे हैं तो उसको हम बोलते हैं सीरीज. आप एक के नीचे एक लिख रहे हैं, ಒಂದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್, ಪಕ್ಕ ಪಕ್ಕ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ when they are connected in parallel. When the resistors are connected in parallel, the formula is 1 by Rp is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. But one thing you have to remember here, whenever you solve the problems related to this chapter, suppose you got 1 by Rp as 1 by 2. So always try to take the reciprocal. First change this. Rp by 1, you make it as 1 by Rp, you take the reciprocal, it becomes Rp by 1. It becomes Rp by 1. Rp by 1 is nothing but Rp. So 1 by 2 can be written as 2 by 1. What is 2 by 1? That is 2. So final answer is 2 ohm. Example I am telling. Whatever the answer you get, you have to take reciprocal. आपको जो भी इधर सॉल्व करने के बाद इधर पे जो भी आपको मिलेगा आंसर, वो कौन से फॉर्म में रहेगा, 1 by Rp के फॉर्म में रहेगा. तो आपको क्या करना है, 1 by Rp को रेसिप्रोकल लेना है, जिससे क्या होगा, 1 by Rp becomes Rp by 1. So Rp is equals to 3 by 2. 2 by 3 को उल्टा करना है, 3 by 2. This is your final answer. So Rp is equals to 3 by 2 ohm. Understood? This one thing you have to remember when you connect in parallel. Most of the students will write the answer as 1 by 2 only and they'll leave. No, you may not get the complete full marks. You have to take the reciprocal when they are connected in parallel. I hope the concept is clear for you all. I hope the concept is clear for you all. Sure. Okay. And one more important note for you children. If I find anyone chatting here or discussing any unwanted things or any personal messages, that student will be removed from this session. So you people, what you can do, like after the end of this session, you can watch the recording. Again, I'm repeating. If any students are chatting here, any sort of personal chats, that particular student will be removed from this session. It means for the next 24 hours, you cannot join our any live sessions. You cannot join our any live sessions. Please do remember. If the student is blocked, again, that student can't join this session. So please pay attention and listen to the class, as this class is most important for the scoring package students. Okay. And next come back to electric power. So electric power, so it is denoted by the symbol P. So we have a formula P is equals to V into I. Remember, this is the first formula to find electric power. And always remember, electric power, it is the SI unit of electric power is watt. We write in W form. So power is denoted by watt. Children, don't get confused between what is electric power and what is power of lens. We have lots of difference between these two terminologies. Electric power is different. Electric power is different and power of lens is different. Electric power comes in the chapter electricity and power of lens will come in from the chapter human eye and the electric power of lens you will get from the chapter light. From the chapter light you will get. So anyhow, so P is equals to V into I. Once we apply Ohm's law, then we can write P is equals to I square into R. How can you write? We know that V is equals to I into R from Ohm's law. ಪತಾ ಏನ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ? V is equals to I into R Ohm's law ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ V into I ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ V into I ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ V ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? In place of V, what we can write? In place of, excuse me, yeah. In place of this V, what we can write? We can write IR. In place of V, we can write IR into this is I. So I into I will become I square into R. This is the next formula. So by applying Ohm's law, we got P is equals to I square into R. And also we have one more formula, that is P is equals to V square by R. Okay, simple. Instead of I, we are writing in the form of V. So P is equals to V square by R. So these three formulas depends upon the problem. In problem, if they give I and R value to find V, we use this. If they give V and R to find I, we use to find P, we can use this. So remember students, these are the three important formulas to find the power. To find the power, that is P, V into I. This is the main formula you have to remember. This is the first important formula. This is one of the most important part. Remember this P is equals to V into I, and remember V is equals to I into R. Just change it. In place of V, remove V, substitute, you will get one formula. Remove I, substitute, you will get one more formula. That's it. It's very simple. समझ में आया बेटा? V into I लिख दीजिए. इसके बाद V is equals to I into R का formula इसमें substitute कीजिए. Nothing else. Followed? Hope you all have understood. Very good. So these are the three important formulas to find the power of a, to find the electric power. To find the electric power. So power is denoted by the symbol watt. If we have more power, if we have got more power, then we write in kilowatt. If we have got more power, then we use kilowatt. But usually we represent in watt. Next topic is electrical energy. Electrical energy. So E is equals to P into T. So what is the formula to find electrical energy? E is equals to P into I. And also we can still more, if we are going to elaborate, we can write E is equals to V into I into T. Children, this is one of the most important formula, because based on this only we are solving the problems. Based on this formula itself, we are solving many problems. Okay, even this year also you can expect the question based on this formula. Based on this formula, you can expect the question. E is equals to V into I into T. So how did we get this? As just now we have seen, P can be written as V into I, correct? तो इधर P की जगह हम V into I लिख रहे हैं. In place of P, we are writing V into I. That's it. V into I. This is T. Simple. So electric energy. So remember, the SI unit of electric energy is joule. SI unit of heat, joule. SI unit of work done, joule. SI unit of electrical energy, joule. Any doubts? And next we have got the formula. Understood? To find the electrical energy, that is P into T. That's nothing but V into I into T. Next, heat energy. That is nothing but heating effect of electric current. Or to find how much amount of heat is consumed or heat, H is equals to I square into R into T. This is the next new formula to find the heat supplied. So H is equals to I square into R into T. I is electric current, R is resistance, T is time. H is heat. And here, as I said you, the SI unit of heat is joule. It is denoted by the symbol J. And remember, the commercial unit. This question can be asked in 1 mark. So what is the commercial unit of electrical energy? For 1 mark, you can expect this question. What is the commercial unit of electric energy? That is, as you can see, 1 kilowatt hour can be written as 1 kilo means 1000 watt into. Remember, just now I told you. What is K? K means 1000 watt. KW means 1000 into W into hour. Convert hour into seconds. That is nothing but hour into minutes, 60. Again into seconds into 60. So 60 into 60, 3600. I mean, sorry, 36,000. 60 into 60 will become 36,000. 1000 into 36,000 you will get 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. So it is denoted in kilowatt hour, kWh. So remember, if they ask you what is the commercial unit of electrical energy, you have to write kWh, kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of electrical energy, and the value of 1 kilowatt hour is 3.6 into 10 power 6 joule. 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. So this is the value of 1 kilowatt hour. Sometimes they may ask you commercial unit, just write kilowatt hour. If they ask you the value of what is the value of 1 kilowatt hour, convert into joule. So 1 kilowatt hour can be written as 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. I hope the concept is clear. Is the concept is clear? Any doubts? Let me to clarify first. So I have given all the set of formulas, what all we are going to use it here. जो भी फार्मूला हम इसमें यूज कर सकते हैं, सारे फार्मूलाज को मैंने आपको दिखाया है. I have shown you people. So which all the formulas are readily available here. Yeah. Dear students, I hope the concept is clear for you all. Yeah, Nadia Balkis, biology important questions. Yeah, after the end of this video, so what I'll be doing, like in my YouTube shorts, all the chapter wise questions I'm sharing with you all. Like what are the questions you want to study? See here, let me to clarify one thing. I have prepared part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 and part 5. So these are the 5 different part videos already I have prepared. In which part 1, that is we can say Evershine final revision. Evershine final revision videos are there. You can see 2024, 2025. So Evershine final revision videos 2024, 2025. In that I have made separate videos for part 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In first video, I have covered all the diagrams. Within 1 minute, how you can draw the diagram. In a shortcut method, I have thought. Okay. And next in video number 2, part 2 video, I have covered all the structures and also the functional group concept and also the dot structures. Everything is covered in part 2 video. Now 3, 4 and 5. In this part 3, part 4 and part 5, believe me, I have given such type of questions. Believe me, inshallah, hope so. What all you can expect in your final paper. Similar to that, I have given the questions. In 3, 4 and 5, I have given readily which all the questions are very important. Not only I have given the questions, along with that I have given the answers also, solutions also I have given in 3, 4 and 5 video. In part 3, part 4 and part 5 video, I have given questions along with the answers. But especially in part 5 video, I have covered scoring package. So 3 and 4 video can be helpful for passing package students. But video number 5, video number 5, part 5 video, I have covered application related questions. Most of the application based questions which can be asked in magnetic effect of electric current, heredity, understood. Any chapter. So application level based questions I have covered in part 5 video. So these are the questions. Yeah, DNA related questions are deleted. No need to worry. Only in the chapter heredity you have got about what is the meaning of monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, what do you mean by dominant, what do you mean by recessive, what do you mean by traits. You have to remember the basics. And then you have to remember the monohybrid cross checkerboard, dihybrid cross checkerboard. Okay. And then you need to concentrate on the topic the sex of a child determined by the father. Sex of a child determined by the father. Only that much you have to study from the chapter heredity. Anyhow, in part 5 video I have covered the questions. I hope the questions which I have covered here, that is more than sufficient. That is more than sufficient. Sure. Okay. See children, most of the students are asking by referring model papers how much we can score. See here. Especially if I want to tell about science, if you take social, what all questions I gave, same questions you have got. Math, what all we have covered, same type questions we have got. Even Kannada, what all we have expected, same questions has come. Even let you take letter writing or Gade or essay, anything you take from our material, same questions we have got. But only in science, only science is a kind of a subject you may not get straightforward as how they have given in model paper. You may not get the same type question, means same order, same way, same sentence, same information. No, especially for science, believe me, you may not get, but questions will appear similar to model paper questions. ठीक है, जो मॉडल पेपर में जिस तरह से आपको क्वेश्चंस को फ्रेम किया गया है, similar to that only you will get question. No doubt, no doubt this year. Similar to that pattern only you will get the question. But only the condition is you may not get direct question. Example, in model paper maybe they have given state Ohm's law. Now they may ask you write the relationship between potential difference and electric current. So what is the relationship between potential difference and current? That's all. See, in model paper they gave state Ohm's law, but here they are giving write the relationship between potential difference and current. Sir, how this appears? Simple. How it will appear like this? Simple. We know that potential difference is directly proportional to electric current. Am I right? Is this clear? So what is the relationship between potential difference and current? You should say potential difference is directly proportional to current. This is the relationship. If potential difference increases, current also increases. If potential difference decreases, current also decreases. This is the relationship. This is the relationship. See, this is what they can do the twist, but nothing else. आपको जिस तरह मॉडल पेपर्स में क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं उसी प्रकार ही इस टाइम एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, लेकिन जब क्वेश्चन पेपर्स में आप जो क्वेश्चंस पढ़ रहे हैं उसको आप सोच समझ के पढ़ना. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज गिवन, understand what you want to write in that. Is this clear? So you have to refer your model papers, and also you want to study your state level preparatory paper also. So model 4 papers and one preparatory paper of state board, 5 papers, that is more than sufficient. You can study. You can study these 5 papers, that is more than sufficient, only to understand the pattern of the question paper. If you want to understand the pattern of the question paper, how the questions will be asked in the exam, in what level, difficulty level the questions will be there, understood? To understand that, you have to refer model papers. Not like same questions you will get. No. In science, especially, the chances are very less. You may get the questions in the similar order, same as it is. Sir, I will by heart and go same answers. How much I can score? No. Mr. X busy. I don't know who is it. Sir, there like 12 hours. How will we do 5 papers? Child, you are not studying today. You have not started your preparation today. You have not joined for 10th standard today. I hope since 3 months you people are practicing again and again the model papers. Isn't it? Yeah, that preparation only is sufficient, I said. I didn't ask you to start now. Okay. So remember, again I'm repeating, if I find any students, if they are personally chatting on this platform, that student will be removed from this session. I'm extremely sorry. It's a last warning. Again, I can't repeat as we have got much things to complete. Okay, let's start of today's session. The first question is on the screen. So again, I'm repeating, no comments, no chats till the end of this session. Mr. Colleagues, you will be removed from this session. It's the last warning. If it's been removed, you cannot join the session for the next 24 hours. You will be blocked from this class. Okay, because the time is limited, as you all need to understand. Our backend team will be removing certain students. I'm extremely sorry to say that. Shall we start? Yeah, give me thumbs up if I want to start this class, as you all people are ready to attend this session now. Are you ready? Please give me thumbs up. Are you all ready? Shall we start? Yeah. Now observe here what is given here in the statement. Can you see what it's given? An electric refrigerator rated 300 watt operates 6 hours in a day. What is the cost of the energy to operate it for 30 days at rupees 7,000 per kilowatt hour? Very easy. It's very easy. Let me solve this question. I hope you all knows it. If you know children, start solving it and let me know the answer. If you know, you can start answering because this is your final revision. I hope you might be knowing the answers for these questions. If you know, start solving it and let me know the final answer what you have got. And for the procedure steps, if you don't know, you can follow me here. Electric refrigerator rated 300 watt. So what is 300 watt? That is power. So power is given 300 watt and it works for 6 hours in a day. So time they have given 6 hours. Yeah. Power hours what? How much they have given? 6 hours they have given. As I said you, always we have to keep the time in seconds. But here, the final answer, you can see they have asked in kilowatt hour. Correct? They have asked the final answer in kilowatt hour. So we don't do anything because we have to keep the answer in hours. So let me keep in hours only. As of now. Later we see. Now the question is, what is the cost of the energy required to operate it for 30 days? So what is the number of days? What is the duration? So number of days n is equals to 30. For 30 days, how much it cost? And per unit is 7 rupees. So first here we have to first find how much total energy is required. देखो बेटा, हमारे पास एक रेफ्रिजरेटर है जो 300 वाट तक चल रहा है. 300 वाट उसका कंजम्पशन है. 6 घंटे टाइम हर दिन 6 आवर हम 300 वाट का रेफ्रिजरेटर को यूज कर रहे हैं. We are using a refrigerator of 300 watts for 6 hours. Every day 6 hours we are operating. Now the question is, as you can see at your home, you have a refrigerator here. This refrigerator, every day it is on for 6 hours. Simple. So what is the power consumption? It is 300 watts. Now you are running this for 30 days, for 1 month. 30 days is nothing but 1 month you are running. At last, how much electricity bill you will get? So what is the amount you will get? How much cost you have to pay? How much bill you have to pay? This is what we are learning here. Simple. So this question will be helpful in your daily life also. So first we have to first we have to identify how much amount of current we are using. Correct, no? Per day, if you are using, how much total energy we are consumed. So first we have to calculate the total energy. कितना total energy हम consume कर रहे हैं. Total energy consumed. That is nothing but E. Remember? Just now we have written the formula. Remember? That is P into T. We wrote the formula, no? E is equals to P into T. Yes. So what is power? Power is 300 watts. Now, you can see the final answer we have to keep in kilowatt hour. We have to write the answer in kilowatt hour, right? So 300 watt. Here only shall we convert into kilowatt hour. Sorry, kilowatt. 300 watts. If you want to kilowatt, if you want to convert into kilowatt, so 300. Are you getting, children? So 300 divided by 1000. If you do 300 divided by 1000, this 20, 3 by 10 will become 0.3 kilowatt. 0.3 kilowatt. So what is the power? 0.3. How much time? 6 hours. So 0.3 into 6, you may get 1.8. So 1.8 kilowatt hour is the final answer. This is not a final answer. We have just calculated how much total energy is consumed. So convert 300 watt into kilowatt. Convert 300 watt into kilowatt. So directly we have written power in kilowatt, time in hours. So kilowatt hour. Power is kilowatt, time in hours. So kilowatt hour. So 0.3 into 6 is 1.8. So total energy consumed. So how much total energy consumed? 1.8 kilowatt hour. Isn't it? 1.8 kilowatt hour. This is the total energy we have consumed. Now, let me calculate the total cost. How much bill we will get if we are using this amount of energy. अगर से आप इतना energy use कर रहे हैं, एक महीने के लिए, तो आपको बिल कितना आएगी? हाउ मच बिल यू हैव टू पे, हाउ मच इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल यू हैव टू पे? सो टोटल एनर्जी इज नथिंग बट, सॉरी, टोटल कॉस्ट इज नथिंग बट total energy into rate. So how much total energy we have consumed? 1.8 into what is the rate? As we know that the rate is 7 kilowatt per hour. So per unit is 7. So 1.8 into 7, that is equals to how much? Is it correct? No, it is not correct. Why? If you want to calculate total cost, one thing you have to do it here. This is what we have calculated here is just energy. This is energy for one day. 1.8 kilowatt hour is for one day. For one day, we are consuming energy 1.8. But now here the question is what? We are using this for how many days? 30 days. Correct? No? So we have to write total energy for 30 days. For one day, it is 1.8. For 30 days, 1.8 into 30. 1.8 into 30. That is nothing but 54 kilowatt hour. 1.8 into 30 is 54 kilowatt hour. This is the total energy we have consumed for 30 days. समझ में आया बेटा? एक दिन के लिए 1.8 किलोवाट आवर एनर्जी यूज कर रहे हैं. सो 30 डेज के लिए कितना एनर्जी कंज्यूम हो रहा है? We are consuming for 30 days 1.8 into 30, that is 54 kilowatt hour. Then total cost will be how much total energy for 30 days? That is 54 into what is per unit? 7. So 54 into 7, that gives you rupees around 378. Rupees 378. Followed? Followed? Concept is clear? Concept is clear? Yes. Congratulations for those students who have got the right answer. Next, let me solve the next problem here. The problem is on the screen. An electric refrigerator rated 400 watt is used for 8 hours a day. An electric iron box rated 750 watt is used for 2 hours a day. Calculate the cost of using these appliances for 30 days if the cost of 1 kilowatt hour is rupees 3. Can you solve this question? Students, can you solve this question and let me know the answer first? Same method as what we have done now, what we have written now, what we have solved now. So you are going to get a final practice. Without any doubt, you can go and attempt your exam after the completion of this session. No need of any other revision. If we can able to solve the questions here on the screen, that is more than sufficient. Because you have got a right idea how to solve the problems. That is more than sufficient. Okay, let me start solving the problem. Observe here. An electric refrigerator rated 400 watt. Now here in the previous case we had only one device. But here we have got multiple devices. We have refrigerator, we have electric iron box, only two. Okay, sometimes they may give three also. No worries. So first, what is the given data? First they have given refrigerator. First let me write separately about refrigerator. So what is the power refrigerator is consuming? 400 watt. So P is equals to 400. As we know that the final answer is in kilowatt hour. So here only we can convert 400 watt into kilo. So what will be the answer? 400 divided by 1000. You will be getting 0.4 kilowatt. First only convert into kilowatt. So power. For how many hours you are using? You are using 8 hours per day. So we are using for 8 hours. For how much time we are using per day? We are using this for 8 hours. Okay. Next case. Iron box. Let me write here. What about the electric iron box they have given? How much is the power? 750 watt. Convert into kilowatt. 750 divided by 1000. You will be getting 0.75 kilowatt. For how many hours you are using per day? 2 hours. We are using this for 2 hours per day. Now, what we have to calculate? Calculate the cost for 30 days. Now, first we have to calculate the energy for 1 day. How much energy you are consuming for 1 day? Whatever the answer you get, multiply by 30. So, you will get for total 30 days how much energy you are consuming. Whatever you get, multiplied by 3, because 1 kilowatt hour is 3 rupees. Then total energy into 3 will give you the total cost. Simple. Will you try? Will you try? Is it simple? Is it easy? Good. So first let me calculate the energy consumption per day. Energy consumption, that is nothing but E is equals to, as we know the formula, P into T, power. This is energy consumption of what? Refrigerator. Let me solve separately. Energy consumption for refrigerator, P into T. P is 0.4, hours is 8, isn't it? 8 hours per day. So 0.4 into 8 is 3.2 kilowatt hour. This is for refrigerator. This is of refrigerator. Energy consumption per day is 3.2 kilowatt hour for refrigerator. Similarly, yeah, just a minute. Let me to have a check of the power. Yeah, but that's fine. Mm, dear students, just a minute. So let me have a power check. I'll just continue. Just give me a 1 minute short break. Yes, students, we'll continue. Fine. So refrigerator power consumption is 3.2 kilowatt hour per day. And iron box, directly I'm writing here. Iron box, what is power? 0.75. For how many hours you are using per day? 2 hours. 0.75 into 2, you will be getting 1.5 kilowatt hour. So we have got energy consumption per day. So what is the total energy consumption per day from both the devices? Total energy consumption per day is 3.2 plus 1.5. So total energy consumption per day is 4.7 kilowatt hour. So this 4.7 kilowatt hour, now we are total energy consumed for 30 days. Just now we have calculated for one day. For 30 days, how much it will be? 4.7 into 30. So what is 4.7 into 30? That is nothing but 141 kilowatt hour. So total energy consumed for 30 days is 141 kilowatt hour. Now we have to calculate the cost, right? Yes. Then total cost is equals to 141 per unit. It is 3 hours. So 141 units is 141 into 3 will be 423 rupees. Rupees 423 will be the final answer. Rupees 423 will be the final answer. Followed? Followed? Okay. So 423 rupees will be the final answer. Shall we proceed to the next question? Next question. The question is there on the screen. A bread toaster rated 350 watt is used for 15 hours a day. An electric iron box rated 250 watt is used for 5 hours a day. Calculate the cost of using these appliances for 30 days if the cost of 1 kilowatt hour is rupees 4. So this is the question you people can try. Only I have changed the values, nothing else. Remember, just now we have done no similar. Only the values are changed and the devices names are changed, nothing else. Correct? Bread toaster 350 watt, 15 hours a day. Iron box 250 watt, 5 hours per day. So calculate for one day how much it cost multiplied by 30 days. So cost of using for 30 days multiply by 30 and next final answer multiply by 4. I hope you can try this sum. You can try no. We have done this sum right. Okay. Clear? Good. My dear students, please no chats, no personal chats here. If it's been found, that student will be removed here from this session. Again, I'm repeating. Please, no doubts, no set of personal discussions here on this platform. Yeah. Now, shall we solve the next problem? So, the next problem is on the screen. Yeah. The resistivity of manganese wire of length 1 meter is 1.84 into 10 power minus 6 ohm at 20 degrees Celsius. If the diameter of the wire is 3 into 10 power minus 4 meter, what will be the resistance of the wire at that temperature? Do you know this sum? Any of you? Again, if it's been found, if any students are chatting personal chats, that student will be removed from this session. Again and again, I can't repeat. If I want to let you know about me, who I am, dear students, my name is Shah Faisal. So I have done my diploma in mechanical engineering, BE in mechanical engineering, MTech in machine design, my post graduation MTech in mechanical machine design, and I have completed B8 and I am proceeding with PGCTL course, and I am teaching since 2007. And at present, I am the founder of Evershine Coaching Center. And in the year 2012 to 2015, I had worked as an assistant professor in Indian Army in MEG. So this is about my basic background. If you want to know much about me, so you can just browse Evershine Coaching Center, Bangalore. In Google, you will get complete details about me. Now it's fine? Good. And my dear students, our institute has achieved 100% result right from 2007 till 2024. And even the highest percentage in math and science consistently, consecutively from 2007 till now 100 out of 100. And some cases our result has got down till maximum of 97. So we have achieved the marks 97 out of 100 in all the papers of math, science and social. Our previous year, the highest percentage of our academic student is out of 625, 621 was the highest from our coaching center. Okay. So this is the first time I'm coming live here to solve the numericals directly in front of you all. So please get benefited out of this, as I can see the trend. I can see the number of students because I'm a guest faculty for most of the schools. I used to conduct workshops. I used to host classes. I used to train the students in and around of our country. So I do have sessions out of our state also. I used to conduct workshops. So believe me, this is a wonderful opportunity for you people to learn from me in today's session. I'm not appreciating myself. I'm just sharing my knowledge with you people, because anyhow, whoever might be the student is student of me. It doesn't matter whether I have seen you or you have seen me. It doesn't matter. If you are going to get a good percentage and marks, that is more than sufficient. So you can just pray for me for to achieve and to get a good successful strength, and also to teach maximum number of students. That's it. Let me proceed now. The resistivity of manganese wire of length 1 meter is 1.84 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter at 20 degrees Celsius. If the diameter of the wire is given, resistance they are asking. Okay, now let me come to the point. Now they have given the resistivity of manganese wire. So what is the resistivity of manganese wire? It is 1.84. So rho means resistivity. That is 1.84 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. About temperature, we no need to discuss much. They have given certain temperature, let it be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect much to our numerical. Okay. So resistivity they have given, and they have given the length of a wire. So length is 1 meter. So L is 1 meter. And now you can see they have given the diameter of the wire, D. So diameter of the wire is 3 into 10 power minus 4 meter. 3 into 10 power minus 4 meter. So that is the diameter of the wire. Followed? Any doubts? Dear students, a small change is required. So diameter is not minus 4. You can just make it as minus 3. Just a small change you can make as of now. Even if you want, you can try with minus 4 also. No, not bad. You can try anything. No worries. So diameter, let me take here as 3 into 10 power minus 3 meter. That is the diameter of the wire. As we know that if they have given the diameter, okay, we'll see later. First, let me identify the data. So resistivity they have given, length is 1 meter, diameter of the wire is 3 into 10 power minus 3 meters. That is the diameter of the wire. Now they are asking us to calculate the resistance R. That's it. Any doubts? Yeah. Now before we could solve this problem, we have a formula. That is R equals rho L by A. Rho they have given, length they have given, area. No, we don't know the area. So first let me find what is area. We know that area of a wire. So wire, it is in the form of a cylinder. So area of cross section of a cylinder is pi d square by 4. As we know that this is a wire. This is a wire. In mathematics, we have solved, right? The area. Can you see this area? Yeah, this area, it is in the form of a circle. This area, it is in the form of a circle. We know that. Understood? To find the area of this circular part, so we are using the formula pi d square by 4. Clear? So area of a cylindrical part is pi d square by 4. Now what is pi? What is pi? Keep pi as it is. As if no, let me keep the value of pi as it is. Into, what is d square? Diameter is 3 into 10 power minus 3 meter whole square divided by 4. Then pi into 3 power 3 square will be 9 into 10 power minus 6. 3 2s are 6 divided by 4. Clear? Now come to the point. What is pi value? Pi is 3.14. The value of pi is 3.14 into 9 into 10 power minus 6 divided by 4. If you simplify these complete values, you will be getting the answer as 7.07 into 10 power minus 6 meter square. You can check once. So this will be the area. If you simplify these all values, ultimately you will get the area this much. Sometimes diameter they will give it as 3 into 10 power minus 3 millimeter, mm. Sometimes they'll give in mm. If they give in mm, you have to convert this into meter. Remember, if they give in millimeter, you have to convert that into meter first. Remember this one small conversion. मिलीमीटर में देकर है तो आपको पहले मीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, उसके बाद ही सॉल्व करना है. समझे? अब इसमें डायरेक्ट मीटर में है. They have given directly in meter, so we no need to do anything here. Clear? Clear? Yeah. Now we got the area. Now directly we have to substitute here. R equals rho. What is rho? 1.84 into 10 power minus 6. What is the length? Length is 1 meter. Divided by. What is the area of cross section? We have got 7.07 into 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6. Am I right? Now as we can see, 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 6 get cancelled. So 1.84 into 1 will be 1.84 divided by 7.07. If you are simplifying this, if you divide these both the values, you will be getting 0.26 ohm. So this is the total resistance. 0.26 ohm is the total resistance. Clear? Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Yeah, I don't know who is this Akshata. It's a final warning, child. It's a final warning. Again and again, I don't want any sort of text on the screen because definitely it will divert my concentration and even it will affect the other students' learning. No personal chat still. Unnecessarily, I want to remove you from this session because this is the last moment and this is the last session of this academic year and also of your career. So please don't misuse this opportunity. Okay, let me proceed to the next problem. Yeah, three resistors R1, R2, and R3 have the values 10 ohm, 20 ohm, and 60 ohm respectively, which have been parallelly connected to a battery of 24 volt in an electric circuit. Then calculate the following: the current flowing through each resistor, the total current in the circuit, and the total resistance in the circuit. Children, if you have got any doubts, please, I'll give you an opportunity to clarify your doubts only after the end of this session. First, let me to complete what I'm teaching here. Definitely, I'll be helping you out and I'll be clarifying your doubts in case whatever the doubts you might have. Okay, because as the time is limited with me, I have to cover much things. Clear? Shall we proceed? Do you know this problem? If you know the problem, children, straight away you can start answering and cross check your answer with this. Have you got the answer? Have you got the answer for this question? Try first. Try first. Got the answer? Can you let me know the final answer? What you have got? Definitely, children. I'll be solving this. Don't worry. I have given the time for you people because it's your final revision. Even you also should need to try from your end and to cross check whether answer is right or wrong. As you are going to write your final exam tomorrow. Am I right? I hope you have done these problems. You have solved these problems earlier. Isn't it? Okay, let me proceed. So three resistors R1, R2 and R3, they are connected in parallelly. So as we know, just for reference, I am showing you, we have got three resistors which are connected in parallel. So first one is 10 ohm, second is 20 ohm, and third is 60 ohm. They are connected in parallel. Okay. And it is connected to a 24-volt battery source. We have connected this to a 24-volt battery source. Let me say it is a switch, positive, negative, the current is flowing and the current is coming here. Okay. So this is a circuit. Now the question is calculate the following. Current flowing through each resistor. Through each resistor at 10 ohm, how much amount of current is going? 20 ohm, how much current? 60 ohm, how much current? So we have to calculate the current flowing through each resistor. First case. And total current in the circuit. How much total current is there in this circuit? And total resistance. After you add these all the values, after you find the summation of these all the values, effective resistance, that is called as effective resistance, they are asking us to calculate. Simple. So first, let me see. R1 is 10 ohm, R2 20 ohm, R3 60 ohm. So they are connect. We have got three resistors, 10 ohm, 20 ohm and 60 ohm, and the total potential difference is 24 volt. Now first case, what we have to calculate? Current through each resistor we want to calculate. We have a formula. V is equals to I into R by using Ohm's law. But in this we are not finding V, we are not finding R. We want I. So I'll take I here. So I will become V by R. So I is equals to V by R. Now at 10 ohm we get I1 current. R2 we get I2 current. And R3 we get I3 current. Once if the current flows in the circuit, जब current एक circuit के अंदर जाएगा तो R1 के पास I1 करंट जाएगा, R2 के पास I2 करंट जाएगा और R3 के पास I3 करंट जाएगा. Any doubts? Clear? Yeah. No, because they are asking us to calculate the current through each resistor, isn't it? Now, let me find out I1. So I1 is equals to, as we know that this V remains constant because for this complete circuit, this V is 24. Now R is nothing but R1. How much is R1? That is 10. 24 by 10, it is 2.4 ampere. I1. I2. Now, V, as we know 24, it remains same. R is R2, 24 by 20. How much? 24 by 20. 5 4s are 20. Sorry. Yeah. 4 5s are 20. 4 6 are 24. 5 ones are 5 ones are 0.2. Yeah. So the answer is 1.2 ampere. At I2 we got what is the current at second resistor? 1.2 ampere. Now at R3, that is I3. So I3 is 24 by 60. Correct? So 24 by 60, I think you will get 0.4 ampere. So I3 is 24 by 60, it is 0.4 ampere. So we have calculated, what we have calculated? We have calculated current through each resistor. So here at R1, I1 current. At R2, we got I2 current. At R3, we got I3 current. So we have done this. Now coming back to case 2. Case 2. So what is the total current in the circuit? Now I want to calculate the total current. So what is the total current in the circuit? Let me calculate. So to calculate the total current in the circuit, so I total, I want to add all the currents. I1 plus I2 plus I3. Simple. How much is I1? 2.4. I2? 1.2. I3? 0.4. If you add this all, you will get 4 ampere. So this is the total current in the circuit. And now what they are asking? Total resistance. We know that 1 by Rp. That is 1 by Rp is nothing but resistors are connected in parallel. That is nothing but total current. So 1 by Rp is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. What we are calculating here? We are calculating total resistance. We are calculating total resistance. Total resistance is 1 by Rp. So 1 by Rp is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So 1 by R1, 1 by 10. 1 by R2, 1 by 20. 1 by R3, 1 by 60. So if you are going to solve this 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 60, so what do we get? So take the LCM for 10, 20 and 60. First take the LCM for 10, 20 and 60. 10, 20 and 60. It goes with 10 tables. 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 six are 60. So 2 ones are 2 threes are. So answer is 10 into 2, 20, 20 into 3, 60. So we got the value 60. Am I right? Now simple. So what you can do? 1 by 10 into 60 you do. 1 by 20 into 60 you do. 1 by 60 into 60 you do. First take the LCM. Take the LCM for all the denominators. We have taken the LCM for all the denominators 10, 20, 60. We got 10 into 2 into 3. So 10 into 2, 20, 20 into 3, 60. So 60 is the LCM. We got 60. Whatever the LCM you have got, जो भी आपको LCM मिला है, याವ್ದು LCM ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. After you, I'm teaching you the shortcut method. I'm teaching you the shortcut method. As we know that this 0 get cancelled. So 1 by 1 into 6 is 6. 6 by 1 is 6. Plus 20 ones are